This class will be going to most important for MPPSC. In new syllabus, Human Right Commission is added. Okay, so we are going to study this. Okay, the National Human Right Commission. It is it is mentioned in Section 3 of Protection of Human Right Act. The central government will constitute a body and called the Human Right Commission. Okay, so this is important. Okay, it can come in exam by which act and by which section. Okay, and they exercised their power and created the Human Rights Commission on 12th October 1993. This date is also important for the MPPSC prospect as they ask these type questions. 12th October, the commission consists of 13 members and one of whom is the Chief Justice of Supreme Court, and he will be the chairman of this commission. A member who has been judge of the Supreme Court, okay, and a member who has been the Chief Justice of High Court. These three are judicial members. Other than these, three members also there who have the knowledge related to the human rights. Okay, and in these three, there must be one female. Okay, chairman of other than these, there are some chairmen who are also member of it. Chairman of National Commission for the Backward Classes, Minority, Child Rights, Scheduled Caste, Scheduled Tribe, National Commission for Women, and Chief Commissioner for Disabled will be considered as the member of commission for discharging their duty. There shall be a Secretary General who has been the Chief Executive Officer of the Commission, exercise all administrative and financial powers subject to control of Chairman of Commission. Okay, so we have to remember this. Okay, so Commission headquarters is in Delhi. Most of national commissions headquarters in Delhi, and most of state commissions headquarters in Bhopal. You have to remember this. The commission is able to set up offices in other places in India, which the prior approval of the central government. So they have to take the approval, obviously. So how the chairman and members of commission are appointed? They are suggested by the body. Okay, a chairperson of the members shall be appointed by the president by the letter of appointment of his signature and seal. But the such members shall be appointed on the basis of the recommendation of some committee consist of the following: PM is the chairman of this body, Speaker of Lok Sabha is a member, respective minister from the Ministry of Home Affairs, Government of India, leader of opposition in Lok Sabha, leader of opposition in Raj Sabha, and deputy chairman of the Raj Sabha. Okay, obviously, the chairman of Raj Sabha is vice president who did not take part in this. If the president appoints a certain judge of the Supreme Court or High Court as the member of Human Rights Commission, he must be appointed only after consulting the Chief Justice of Supreme Court of India. This is important. You have to remember this. How the resignation and removal of the chairman and other members. Chairman or any member may resign his office through the written resignation to the president. Obviously, president appoint them, so president remove them. President and the other and any member may also be removed on the basis of misconduct, but the investigation of the mispractice shall be done by the Supreme Court as if they have done any corruption. So they can be removed, but why? By the president only after the investigation of Supreme Court. The president may also remove the chairman and members from his office by the following ground: if they are insolvent, if they are taken the money from some bank or anyone and they can't pay this, so they may use their power and position to gain money. So sometimes it is important to remove them. If enlarge any paid employment outside the duty of office during his term of office, okay, if they have got any another job, they must be removed because they also can make due advantage from this Human Rights Commission. Is ineligible to remain in office due to mental or physical illness. Obviously, if they are mentally ill, they can't perform their duty. Have a distorted mind, and the competent court has declared this. Okay, if the conceived for an office and punished with imprisonment, if they have done any crime and by this offense they are punished by the court, the president may remove them in the moral ground. Obviously, tenure of the chairman and the members of the National Commission must work for 3 years or 70 year of the age, whichever earlier. The chairman and any members shall not be eligible for any future employment, means they cannot take another job after this job. The government of India or under any state government, even if he is not in office. Okay. Function of the Human Rights Commission. National Human Rights Commission may be able to investigate in violation of the human right. Obviously, by suo motu means by themselves, they can take any case, or also by the applicant who has victim here, or any person on his behalf, means other person. Okay, if human rights are violated by the public servant, he can also be investigated. Okay, if any suit of human right violation is pending before a court, it may be able to investigate after the permission of that court. Okay, so Human Rights Commission only have civil powers. So if they want to investigate anything related to the criminal proceeding or anything, they have to take permission from their respective court. Okay, after the permission from the state government or any jail or other institution where a person is kept for treatment, protection, investigation, recommendation are given by the government. Reassess the constitution or other law applicable to the protection of human right, means they can reformulate or give their explanation what this law is and recommend measures for their effective implementation. To study treaties and international instruments related to human rights, and to make recommendations for their effective implementation, to do research and protect human rights, disseminate human right information among different sections of society, to promote awareness, safeguard applicable for the protection of these human rights through politics, communication of ideas, media, seminars, and other applicable means. But it is simple. To also they encourage NGOs to do human rights things, to perform other act light considering necessary to promote in the Human Rights Act. Other important facts related to the Human Rights Commission. Okay, so Mr. Misra, Nath Misra, is the first chairman of National Human Rights Commission. This is important. The Human Rights Commission also has a power of civil court while investigating the violation of human rights. It is 10 term in MCQ. At present, the Secretary General of the Commission is Jaideep Dobind. Okay, so Jaideep Dobind is at present, and Randhanath Misra is first one. The chairperson and member of the Human Rights Commission are considered as the public servant under the Section 20 of Indian Penal Code. So the National Human Rights Commission submit its annual report to the central government. But if it is related to any state, so they also present to them. The Constitution of National High Commission is in line to the Paris Principle, where adopted the first international workshop of National Institute of Human Rights Protection and Promotion in Paris in 1991. On the death of the chairman or resignation, the president will be able to appoint any member as a chairman until the new chairman take in the office. So in last lecture, we will take State Human Rights Commission.